As a college football fan growing up, did you admire the environment that Penn State has?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely considered like one of the best college game day atmospheres there is, and just being able to play in it is definitely a great opportunity for anyone.
What do you draw back from the last time you met this team, and you know, you guys got the big win and everything? Is that something you can take moving forward?
I mean, you definitely. I mean, the past is good for about one thing is just learn from it. You just take away all the great memories it had with the game, just our mindset of what we're gonna do and what we're gonna accomplish, and yeah, that's all I'd probably say.
Given some of the questions that the offensive line faced coming into the year, what does it mean to you today? I see that the line was named to the honor roll for the Joe Moore Award. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I mean it's just another a step into the right direction that we're looking for this offensive line to keep growing each and every day. We have a mindset that, of course, we got a lot to get better at, and Coach Callahan has got to give him all the credit in the world. Like he does a great job picking out little things here and there, and making adjustments in the game, and just making us a better player, and just making at the end of the day. Creating a high standard for everyone on the line.
Internally, what's something that you guys talk about most that you want to see improve as the season goes along?
As an offensive line?
Yes.
Just I would say working 5 as one. Like as an offensive line standpoint, like execution is a big thing, and if one guy doesn't do the job, like the play's not going to go. So just making sure all 5 people are on the same page. Communication is a big factor that I always talk about. And, yeah, that's what I would say.
What challenges does Penn State's defensive front present to you guys?
Yeah, I mean, they're really good. As you watch them on film, they're really good defense. Definitely that you can see the physicality up front. Definitely a penetrating team. They'll definitely find your weaknesses, and yeah, I give them all the respect. They're definitely a really good defense.
How do you assess the offensive line's work throughout the season?
Can you repeat it? Sorry.
How do you assess how the offensive line has played for the first half of the year?
I would say we played pretty well as a unit. Definitely, always we always got to get better each and every week. When we put on the game film, there's things that we want to take back or we want to have back that happened during the game. But I got to give all the credit to Coach Callahan and Coach Flack and all that for making a standard, and just got to give the guys that are making it happen, Quinn, Chuck, Tay, Axel, both are being thrown in there as well. Got to give those guys a lot of credit to coming together, being connected, and doing a good job executing up front.
Kind of piggybacking off that, most rushed for over 100 yards in 14 straight games. How much pride do you and the rest of the O-linemen take in that stat?
I'll just say who wouldn't love blocking for Mo in the backfield? That guy is one of the best backs in the country, and he makes us look good. You gotta give him all the credit in the world. Like he's really good at what he does, and that's all I gotta say.
There's a possibility that Ethan or Cole might have to play. What does each bring to this team, and what do you like out of their games?
I mean, yeah, they've been learning from a great leader, Tanner. Tanner's definitely taught them a lot. They've been waiting patiently for their turn, and Ethan's a freaky athlete. He's definitely a great player. He'll definitely have a lot of success down the road in his future. Cole is definitely a really good leader. Definitely has more experience because he's been there for a little longer, and definitely excited for both of them.
If Tanner doesn't play as an offensive line, as a unit, do you guys have conversations about needing to step up and do more to help out the quarterback play?
I would just say this. We kind of just gotta. I'd say as a unit, we just gotta perform 11, perform it as one. We all have to execute. A play's not going to work if one person doesn't do their job. So if we don't have 11 guys doing their job to the standard, we won't have success. And then that's all I got to say.
What did you learn from, or take away from PJ's message on Sunday about just putting where you guys are at in perspective?
Just knowing like what we have down the road, and we got 6 games ahead of us.
Mm-hmm.
Got to take one game at a time, and a one game championship season, and we just got to get back to our fundamentals and details, and being consistent with our execution as a whole. And at the end of the day, we gotta
John Michael, when you're going into an environment like you guys will on Saturday night, big crowd, very loud night game, as the center and the leader of the offensive line, what's the biggest challenge in that type of environment?
I mean, you guys always hear us say like the circumstance doesn't dictate our behavior, no matter where we play, if it's home or it's away. But I mean, just making sure our communications at the highest, just making sure everyone at the line, even at a quarterback, running back, everyone knows who we're blocking, and our assignments up front across the board. I think that's probably the biggest key.
When you look at yourself personally, what do you take away from your first half of the year? Just you.
I would say definitely you watch the film and stuff. You pick things here and there that got to get better at, of course. Just Coach Callahan does a great job with our film breakdown on Sunday. He'll pick 3 things each week that he sees that from each individual that we have to grow from, and that's our kind of like our focus of the week. So got to give him the credit for him just being the standard and making it a high standard.
As you get those 3 things, have there been any themes or recurring things that have come out of?
Kind of just, probably just like sustaining blocks. If it was just like your pad level here and there on a certain play, like you would have got this, and yeah, that's all I'd probably say.
What's the morale like around the locker room right now? 2 straight losses for you guys in 3 weeks. I mean, how do you guys turn this around?
Yeah, I mean, just looking to bounce back. We're looking at it as a 1-game championship season, going into Penn State. Excited to be playing at a very like we talked about before at the whiteout game. Just knowing the history of it, and yeah, I mean, I feel like we're definitely excited to keep getting better and just taking one day at a time. That's all we've been saying up as a whole.
Time for 1 or 2 more if anyone's got it? No? All right. Thanks, John Michael.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.